Mathieu moved early to majestically win stage 2 and move into the Maillot Jaune. Headwind hell awaits the peloton. A very warm welcome to stage 3. We're ready for the start of the 2025 Tour de France. Here we go. Photo finish. Oh, big crash of the breakaway. Jasper Philipsen now fires. Philipsen goes for glory. Philipsen of Alpecin-de-Koning. Is it going to be a dream yellow jersey? It is. Jasper Philipsen wins stage 1 and takes the yellow. This is the start of stage 2. Now it is all about power to the top of this rise. Big acceleration of Jonas Vingegaard to go downhill now and put everyone under pressure. It's going to be all out between Van der Poel and Pogacar. Van der Poel! Mathieu Van der Poel wins stage 2.
What a sprint. And he will be the new yellow jersey as well tonight.
Let's take a look at what is on the menu for the riders today. We start in Valenciennes and we head to Dunkirk. It's a stage of 178.3 kilometres of racing. There's not much in the way of the riders before they reach the coast. One intermediate sprint and then the climb back at Mont Cassel before the run into the race finish. That's how it looks. Only 800 metres of climbing. The riders will reach the coast, but it's going to be a little bit of a trudge.
After a charged start to the opening 2 stages of this year's edition, an initial leisurely stroll to Dunkirk was a chance to recharge batteries before an expected bunch sprint. Yet team radios abuzz with noise to keep their charges very much alert.
Everybody wants to be in front, and so now you should also feel the pressure from GC team. So we do a really good job, guys, today. Really good. It's nice to see. Compliments, but still keep the fight in, keep the focus. Focus on Bini. But good job, guys.
Brian Coquard coming up towards the front. He's twice finished 3rd in the green jersey competition. Ivan Romero moves up in the Spanish champions colours on the far right-hand side. A little bit of road furniture coming up now. Kevin Vauclin in the white jersey pointing that out to the rest of the riders. But it's Luke Plapp on the front. Luke Durbridge, the Australian champion, in 2nd place. Arkea getting ready to lead out Arnaud Demar into this sprint. And Bahrain Victorious moving up as well as Camel Graddick tries to move their sprinter Phil Bauhaus into position for this intermediate sprint. As Nico said, 20 points on offer at this intermediate sprint. And the peloton racing now at 45 kilometres an hour. Van der Poel moving up on the left-hand side. Needs to be a little bit closer to the front to look after Jasper Philipsen today.
And they're going to be able to practice their sprint in the headwind, the timing. It's block headwind at the moment. 2 kilometers to go to the sprint. Ivan Milan. Oops, sorry, they were just pushing each other out a little bit there on the right.
On the front, it's Quinn Simmons, followed by Tom Scoynes. Milan is not too far behind. Arnold de Lee hasn't really taken part in these intermediate sprints yet. He's a bit further back and losing a little bit of space. Dylan Groenewegen is up there. Only about 1.5 kilometres now to the intermediate sprint. You'll notice that Jake Stewart is on this prototype bike today. Let's see if he unleashes it, because in a headwind, that bike is going to be faster than anything. The sprint starts. Quinn Simmons ups the tempo. Right-hand turn coming up. The team of Lidl Trek are going to have full control at the front as Quinn Simmons and Tom Scoynes are the two riders at the front. Jonathan Milan sits fourth wheel. Mathieu van der Poel turns around and checks to see where Philipsen is, and the answer is he's not there yet. Intermarché get ready to unleash Biniam Girmay. We are just inside 1 kilometre to go. Simmons hands over to Tom Scoynes and goes to the left-hand side of the road, the right-hand side. Intermarché leading out, Biniam Girmay. There's the points on the right-hand side. Philipsen's now got himself into a better position. Van der Poel sneaks back in the line. Soren Varenskold is up there for the team of Uno X Mobility. And Brian Cockart decides to go on the right-hand side, looks for a wheel, puts himself in the wind way too early. And the sprint now starts on the left-hand side as Philipsen's lead-out train tried to bring him up onto the wheel of Jonathan Milan. Caden Groves is the rider who's trying to lead him out. Girmay's a bit... Oh! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Philipsen crashes. The green jersey is down. Jonathan Milan goes through now. He wins the sprint. But behind, we hope that Jasper Philipsen is okay. Oh, that's not good news.
Hard crash there. He looks in lots and lots of pain.
From joy to despair in the flash of a second. Philipsen has lost nearly the entire green jersey off his back. He's not in good shape. There's also another crash at the side of the road here. But the whole Alpecin-de-Koning riders are worried here about Philipsen. Can he get back on the bike? Nico, this doesn't look good.
No,
they've left him.
Yes, they've left him. That's not a good news.
Jasper Philipsen, the green jersey, the first yellow jersey of this race, is left lying in the grass at the side of the road, with his green jersey in tatters and potentially his dream of continuing in the Tour de France on a knife edge.
You see when the rider from Intermarché, he tries to lead out, a little bit of turning around there, just a slight second of touching the brakes.
Coquard
there
moves.
he goes, Coquard clipped out.
I'd like to see that again. I think Coquard hit the wheel of
the rider of Intermarché.
Philipsen, can he get back on the bike? This is not looking good. Confirmation that Jonathan Milan wins the sprint ahead of Paul Pennoet and Caden Groves. Terrible, terrible news. I've just heard on Radio Tour the abandon of the green jersey of the Tour de France. Jasper Philipsen is out.
That crash, a wake-up call for everyone. While they take stock, let's meet a star who's come halfway around the world to compete at the highest level, now representing Red Bull Bora, Hans Grohe.
Yeah, Mum sent me a photo of this booklet and it said like long-term goals, and it was ride the Tour de France and go to the Olympics. So I guess back then I thought I could be professional if those were my goals. I was mostly a runner, and then I got an injury, and so I started cycling, and I didn't really enjoy it at the start, to be honest. I came to Europe for the first time in 2019 on the track, and it's a big culture shock. So I've sort of found myself in more of a classics role. I guess I've got a fast finish. Yeah, very unfamiliar territory for me, but I think I adapted fairly well. The riders there took me under their wing a little bit and helped me progress. And yeah, of course it came with setbacks and struggles, but yeah, it was the perfect place for me to grow and start my professional career. I guess you could say it's a new chapter. It's a step up here. I've really came here looking to find myself in more a professional way. Super exciting, also super scary. Like you see the speeds everyone's going now and how hard the racing is, these grueling mountain stages. A good tour for me would be just the experience and helping my teammates. I think it would be too ambitious to go there with big goals. The dream would be to win a stage of the Tour de France. I think that's every professional cyclist's dream.
.2 kilometres to go. Tim Wellens just moving forward a little bit. He just had a quick conversation and said, I'm just going to go forward. And I wonder why. Tim Wellens is second overall in the King of the Mountains. And he's just said to the teams around him, I'm just going to go up the road. Is this agreed that Tadej Pogačar isn't going to wear the King of the Mountains and Tim Wellens is going to try and take it instead?
Why not? And it looks like it's no one's really interested in him going to go and get the points.
He's not far from Montcassel.
Still 4K. Well,
and another crash at the back of this peloton.
Yeah, we knew today was going to be a day with these little crashes with that strong headwind. The peloton rides so close to each other.
Alexei Lutsenko down. Let's take another look here.
And at very front of the...
The actual crash started at the front and ended up with the riders at the back crashing. Tim Wellens.
Massive crowds on this climb.
Huge crowds in Montcassel, the Mont Ventoux of this region. So everybody waits for the arrival of the Belgian champion. He takes a bottle. He'll continue to just spin his way towards the top. He looks very efficient. He's got 1 kilometre to go to clinch the polka dots. Doesn't need a bottle from the second soigneur, so he just continues to ride. Lovely cadence, not even out of the saddle, making short work of a tough little climb.
He's riding so close to the crowds, eating every centimetre of the road available, cutting through the corners. It's a good effort there by Tim Wellens. Good idea again by the team to do that. And it looked like everybody was happy.
Lots of soigneurs up here on Montcassel, getting themselves ready to hand bottles out. A little bit of a left-hander coming up now onto the cobbles at the top. So Wellens just bumping his way over this cobbled section, 5%. Still slightly uphill here, so he's making it look as though it's flat, but it's definitely not. Nearly at 30 kilometres an hour. Tim Wellens is almost securing a place on the podium tonight. A little bit of a left-hand turn, still at 26 kilometres an hour. There's the view of the peloton, that wonderful sight of the massive colour and the fans left and right-hand side as we look, filling the roads.
So this is the second part of the climb. This is a similar climb as the riders were challenged a couple of days ago. Unfortunately, crashed each other out. Whoa, going very, very close.
Onto the tarmac now at the top, having dealt with the cobbled section. And now he's able to just ease up a little bit because he's only 300 metres from the top. And this is where he will be given the prestige and the honour of being on the podium of the Tour de France tonight. The top of Mont Cassel beckons for the Belgian champion. 40 kilometres an hour almost, urgently making his way to the top. The top of the only climb of the day, the Belgian champion, Tim Wellens of UAE Team Emirates XRG, takes the point, takes the polka dot jersey.
I really trust Tim, because I would not give Tim Wellens 2 minutes, 30k to go, if he hadn't said that he's going to sit up. There it is, job done. Spin the legs.
Tim Wellens, just waiting. Here's confirmation of the King of the Mountains. Tim Wellens is now top of the leaderboard ahead of his teammate Tadej Pogačar, courtesy of Countback, and he will be the polka dot jersey. Benjamin Thomas in third, Vingegaard in fourth, and Vauquelin in fifth place.
Wellens' job done. Happy to wait until the pack would return him to safety. And now switching priorities ahead of the entrance to Dunkirk.
And we go through 4 kilometres to go already, Nico. This is flat out. What's coming up?
So it's another bit of a straight till the 3 kilometres to go. And on 3 kilometres to go, you will need to go on the left-hand side of the road for a bit. You go underneath the bridge of the motorway, and then you're back onto the right. About 2.5 to go. Narrows just after 2 kilometres to go onto a bridge, and then you're on the final kilometre.
Arnaud Delis moves up. A chance for him to win a stage. Says to his team, I'm here, don't worry, all is good. He gets into the wheel. Move now of Dylan Groenewegen in the lavender colours of Jaco Alula with those silver grey shorts. Big move right-hand side as Picnic Post NL try to move up. And there's another big squeeze as the gaps are so tiny. Tom Scoynes moves up to try and get Jonathan Milan into position. Big move to the left-hand side.
I think it might have been a crash. Yes, crash in the back of the peloton.
Crash on the right-hand side. A number of riders have been held up here. Barriers on the left-hand side. And is everybody safe?
And soon enough, they will go after the bridge. There's a bit of a centre out. Looking at the crash here, maybe.
Let's just take a look at this. Geraint Thomas is down in the crash. Jordi Mus is down in the crash.
Maybe.
Problem for Remco Evenepoel.
Yes, Remco, the shorts are torn.
He's crashed. He's gone from the front to the back in a moment. 2.4 kilometres to go. This is so stressed and so hectic this afternoon. Oh, and Jordi Mus is down. Geraint Thomas is down. Also, Remco Evenepoel was down. Lawrence Pithy is down of the team of Red Bull Bora Hansgrohe. 2.2 kilometres to go as Israel Premier Tech take control now of the front of this race. 56 kilometres an hour. Remco Evenepoel, is he okay? Is he not? Roglic taps him on the back. He says he's okay. It's incredible. He was right on the front of that peloton about just a couple of moments before.
Just about to turn right now. Sharp right, and he gets narrow. This is the point where he gets narrow. You could just see the riders moving up to the left-hand side. Again, very tight corner.
Tight right-hand corner comes up. Groupama are in position with Paul Penouet. They're getting ready to unleash. Pavel Bittner moves up for the team of Picnic Post NL. Sam Watson is there for Ineos Grenadiers. Moving up is Axel Laurence to come up to Sam Watson.
Well, little Trek moving really well there on the left-hand side of the screen. In the centre, 3 riders, 1 kilometre to go. It's a bit early still. Yes, Jasper Stuyven goes for it. Takes the lead. Consoni on the wheel. Milan just behind.
Whoa, Bittner just bangs Sam Watson out of the way to the right-hand side. 1 kilometre of racing to go. Lidl Trek now in control at the front. Jasper Stuyven has control for Jonathan Milan. Can Milan take this stage victory he's been looking for? Big move of Tim Merlier as he comes up, and right on his wheel is the Astana rider, but it's Lotto as well with Arnaud Delis. What a messy sprint. Groenewegen is there. Mathieu van der Poel in the yellow jersey. Lotto looking around. We're almost at the finish line as they swoop around that corner. Pavel Bittner is about to sprint. Coming up, Soren Varenskold, 59 kilometres an hour. Big move on the right-hand side by the team of Israel Premier Tech, but now Bittner is about to... Oh, massive crash in the finish. Jonathan Milan now kicks and goes for the line. It's Milan, followed by Tim Merlier. Now the European champion launches, and launches fast. Is it Tim Merlier? Wow! Photo finish. Merlier puts his hand up.
Well, this is going to be a very close call. I almost felt that Milan might have picked him on the line here.
Let's take a look here. Merlier is right on the wheel of Jonathan. Oh, that was a huge crash. Oh, one rider going right on the barriers on the left. Hope he's okay. Merlier on the wheel of Milan.
Great effort from Picnic NL. We were talking about it earlier on. Doesn't take much.
Here we go. Tim Merlier all the way to the line. Milan comes back at him though. Oh, that's close. Merlier, I think.
Yeah.
Tim Merlier celebrates. Tim Merlier wins the stage.
Okay,
look at Jonathan Milan. He immediately, and look how close that is. Tim Merlier in the photo finish wins ahead of Jonathan Milan from Phil Bauhaus, from Soren Varenskold. Merlier loves when the road just zooms round to the left or the right-hand side.
Just look at the difference in position, how low Merlier can stay on the bars, where Milan is always very high in a sprint.
That shot tells us.
Did you know you had won?
First, I was sure, but then if you put the hands in the air, then I was not sure anymore, so I was waiting until it was sure.
Merlier with his second win on the Tour de France. Amazingly though, the first came in 2021 on stage 3 after Mathieu van der Poel had won stage 2, having enough aerodynamics to beat Jonathan Milan in a photo finish. Also, like in 2021, it's the Dutchman who remains in yellow. Van der Poel making up for what was a very painful day for the Alpecin de Koenig side, having lost Jasper Philipsen. They also lost the sprinter to the top 10, although the top 6 riders remain where they were. Jonathan Milan may have lost the stage, but he does take the green jersey, even if it was involuntarily vacated by Philipsen. Well, Jonathan Milan had a set 2 with Germain. They had made up as well, now split by just 4 points, with the stage winner, Merlier, up to 3rd. UAE kept the Tour's polka dot jersey, as Wellens is back in it for the first time since wearing it for 15 days in 2019. Perfect team tactics means Tadej Pogačar was saved the post-race media circus. Wellens will wear the polka dots, while Kevin Vauquelin retains the white jersey. Frenchman, certainly the best of the under-26s, but also the best home rider. The Frenchman, the best youngster, but also 4th overall at this Tour de France, ahead of the two Brits, Blackmore and Scotsman Onley. Fighting hard on the road, but hugs at the end. Thanks for joining us. Don't miss the next instalment on Stage 4.